I remember being sad about it at the time. I don't think you guys are there, are you? You make that face when you look at Burger? I get it. That checks out. That does check out. This, we're going to go with no. No! No! Hello, friends. It's Lionheart here, and do I have a deck for you today? This is not my list. I can take no credit whatsoever for this deck or the score that I have touted on the thumbnail. 2580 plus, and that was the last time I checked. Could be 2600 now. Of course, that was by the legend that is Mayamon, and this list belongs to them. It is a Nilfgaard list that plays around. It's Masquerade Ball, and it's back, but it has so many points now with the addition of the improved version of Rot Tossers and the Engineers. When I first looked at the list, I thought, okay, this will be fine. How has he got this score? It doesn't make any sense. And then I played it, and then we won 9 in a row, and it makes me nervous because this list can lose. Nowhere, it can lose games if you know how the list works. So my shout out to all of you is, check this list, even if it's just to know how to beat it. We had so many instances of people not locking or removing the correct card, and just it was a free win from there. Like the threat level in a long round, letting this list win round 1 or dry passing it round 2 was GG. We'd won the second round restarted. Even when I mess up so badly, as you saw in the initial clip. It hurt me greatly. It really did. But did my talent save me? Well, you'll find out in the final match of the video. Without much further ado, the list obviously is linked in the description. Again, not mine at all, but all of the footage is taken live from my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Lionheart. Make sure you drop in and see us over there. There are some big things happening in and out of Gwent for us on the channel in the next couple of weeks. We do have the top 64 qualifiers going to be live. Myself and the wonderful Ghost Aria will be casting those, so you can check that out with us. We have a community tournament that we're looking for people to sign up to right now, so check the Discord link in the description down. Well, I'm not going to natter on too much more. I'm going to show you the list. So here we are. It is an imposter list. Now the leader itself isn't for synergy necessarily. Although there is obviously the statuses that you're going to be jamming everywhere, the passive of imposter that perhaps you've let slide, you haven't really thought about because you haven't played too much Nilfgaard when this got put in later. But whenever you play an aristocrat on your side of the battlefield, if there are at least 4 statuses on your opponent's side, boosted by 1, can have a big difference. You're gaining a couple of extra points for those statuses, and boy, do we hand out statuses in this list. Not just poisons, but of course locks, including your leader ability. Spying from Emir. Now, Emir is terrifying. In a long round, the amount of value this can play for is obscene. You've got all of your standard Masquerade Ball-based things, and often using Ball to secure round 1 in this list is actually correct. You have plenty of removal. Cards like Philippe, if they stick, you are just winning that game in a long round. The engine value of Thirsty Dames and Seditious Aristocrats is terrifying. The Aristocrats, of course, can also be used as a bit of a point slam later towards the end of a round if you set up your spying with your Emir. The consistency in the list is scary because of how well Ardthean can help you put the other cards to the bottom of the list and keep what you want at the top in certain situations, or play for engine value. Very often I don't use this in round 1, or I try desperately to avoid it. When I'm triggering Masquerade Ball, I'm only using bronzes. We can then use Ardthean for all those extra statuses on round 3. Mentioned earlier, of course, the changes to Combat Engineer, giving those machines in deck charges. Well, the Rot Tosser is one, and the amount of points that this plays for, of course, it's spawning a Disloyal and so this is 2 statuses, so multiple buffs, and then removal. with the poison being another status. Honestly, I looked at this list initially and thought, it's okay. Like, this is fine. I'm sure you'll get some wins. The amount of things, as I say, we went 9-0 with this. We steamrolled people. I joked at the beginning of the stream, we'll play this, lose 4 or 5 games, work out how it goes, and then try and win something with it. And then we just could not lose. It was a thing. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think of the list in the comments down below. And if you have any other high-performing lists from this season. I have been playing with a Squirtle Dragon Precision Strike list as well. I think that's quite underrated personally. Had a great win rate with that as well. I think I was 13-4 in the end with that list. I was climbing, really enjoyed it. Personally think it's better than some people might think. A bit sad that Synthesis Blaze is probably a little overcosted. Hoping to see her cost a little bit less. Maybe a patch or two from now when there's a bit more data, but see. Anyway, let's send you into the video now. If you like it, as always, please do comment down below and subscribe to the channel. Helps me a ton. A like on the video goes a long way too. If there's anything you want me to play, let me know. And if I don't see you here, hopefully I will see you on my Twitch channel. To past/gameplay Lionheart. Notu. Keltulis. This could be a challenge. This could be problematic for us. Right? You're going to be decent enough. It is Kelly, yes. It's a cheeky little bit of Keltulis. Jax, we want to get into it more, so wanted to ask if it's worth grinding for the game for some good cards. The game is the least pay-to-win game you are ever going to play. If you play card games, this is the most generous, most free-to-play built. It is so free-to-play that the people who play it try to put money into it and have done for years to try to get them to take some money. There is not a more free-to-play than Gwent. I have to play this and I have to buff it so they don't just do 4p damage and kill it, but they also run pred dive, so I'm playing into one to get the other. So I would recommend getting into it. I would recommend playing it. It's fantastic. I have some new player stuff up on YouTube that I think you should check out. What on earth are we doing with a Caranthir turn 1? Caranthir into first defender. All right. Guess I just bleed that and then they waste a leader charge on it at least. See? Yeah. Honestly, the more you play it, yeah, the Psychoki, that's a bit of an exaggeration. But the Defender row effect's massive, honestly. Absolutely huge. Big fan of the Defender row effect. Is it really gonna be Vi? No shot, right? Surely not. Anyway, but yeah, it's so obscenely free to play. I'd 100% recommend it. If you've got questions about the actual game and it's... What is happening? Yeah, feel free to ask. You know, I think it's Infinite Dagon? But I mean, I can just Rot Tosser that away. We just take the pass here anyway, right? I think so. Resonance, welcome in. Love to see a first-time chatter. Good to have you, good to have you. And once again, Jax as well. If you guys do have any questions about Gwent at all, in here, in our Discord, perfect places to ask. The Gwent community is very welcoming to new players, always has been, and will continue to be, quite honestly. Golden Compass. Yes, Compass is... In my opinion, yes, card doesn't exist. Card's gone. At 10 provisions, you play it in... In Troll Porter Lippy. Is the only place that card exists. Now, while I understand wanting to cycle it out of the competitive meta, and the only way to do that, you're hurting Golden Necker, I think I would much rather it still be available, but Golden Necker be... the card itself be what took the punishment, because in my opinion, just my opinion, you can disagree with me, that was the card that needed it. I think this hand's kind of great. No, Northern Realms, Piercer, do you mean Pincer? Like Pincer Maneuver. Northern Realms Pincer Maneuver is very, very good. You're not going to have any trouble with that. It depends on which one you're trying to build, but if you went for the Pincer Maneuver deck, that is a Shoop-based deck that is all about carryover and hand buff. Yes, that's still pretty good. I wouldn't recommend any new player starts with Nilfgaard, personally, because it's one of the more complex factions in the game. To play Nilfgaard well, you need to know your opponent's list, as well as yours a lot more in the early stages. So I would recommend starting with Scoia'tael Monsters, Northern Realms, Skellige, things like that. Then moving on to Nilfgaard, then moving on to Syndicate. The one from the spreadsheet, then yes, that is still pretty great. Do I just purify this straight off the bat, or do I wait? I think I wait. Yes, so in your answer, Resonance, that one is still good. If you mean the one from last month... Okay, so it is just the Dagon deck. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so the one from last month is a little bit different now. Should have veiled Dagon. Yes, they should have done, but they'll probably... Oh. Why have you not veiled this? Imagine facing Nilfgaard and not believing I have another lock. They probably just have a purify... So I'm gonna guess here that they're Imlerith Sabbath, right? They've got to be Sabbath. So it's gonna be double Defender and the Arrakis Queen coming back. So it's 100% a Sabbath deck, right? They have 2 leader charges left as well, double Defender, but I obviously use the Rot Tossers to bypass that. Philippe is gonna be maybe okay. Just gonna use first coup here. Okay, let's see how this goes. But yeah, so if you're talking about the list from last month, that one was all built around Dwimbiandras and replaying Drakenborg. That one you don't want anymore, but the actual Shoop deck, yes, I would recommend that wholeheartedly. Okay, that's all pretty good. Thin inconsistency. Too early for me to answer that question as to whether it's good. It's been decent for us so far. The Rot Tossers are going to be amazing. We can proc Ball. So it's play Ball, play this into... Okay. Only downside is Ciri hasn't had a Boo-Hurt to play yet. And I'm not going to play any other tactics that are bronze. But I think we have to stick with this. We're going first. They probably have Heat Wave. What are they giving me back? Ooh, potentially an Assimilate and 2 engines. Could just beat them on points. Decks that revolve around Colgrim are, by design, one-trick ponies. Ciri's not dead. She's just going to be slow. Right? I can... So I can single cycle remove one of them instantly. Right? Yeah, why did I keep Ciri? I honestly don't know the answer to that. Probably because I think they're going to be greedy enough to fill a clog.
The North shall tuck tail and beg for mercy.
My, but then Moorlands, they truly spoil us.
Feeling a bit peckish.
Ciri's going to be eaten. I'm alright with that. And good morning, Gavin. How are you doing? So they're going to trigger Dagon and Dagon, right? Fine. I think I have to play Ciri now in order to get value from her, correct? But if I fire up, the Rot Tossers don't have Zeal, remember? So they've still got a leader charge. Hey, JCM, how you doing?
Bow before Nilfgaard's rightful empress.
I can steal these, which is kind of funny, but I don't want them, right? So, imprisonment Renfri. Some people just hate their life. I'm playing against Infinite Dagon. So, yeah. You know? But now it's a Rot Tosser, 100%. Because obviously I threatened the poison on the first one. They're silly enough to protect it. No, I can't steal the drones, you're right. 1 power spying unit. So. Fine. Thank you very much for all the points. Somebody said cheese. Love that for us. Can't kill both of them again, so once again it's... They might veil this. Why did they not veil this now? Don't understand. Okay, so my concern was going to be, we have so many points. I don't think, because of the number of consumes they have and this Slizzard, I don't think we can, right? Why would you ever let me kill that when you have a Carapace? Zoom on the Joachim hurts us a lot, yeah. Zoom on the Joachim sucks. But I can grab a defender here already, right? Because this does have spying. Doesn't do any damage, but seems pretty worthwhile. I think that's probably what I have to take here. Hero pass? Absolutely not. They were about to play another bloody Dagon.
I feel an edict coming on.
Look how many points per turn this is. That's obviously not ideal. He's got to eat the Ciri. Right? Yeah, I should. Yeah, I don't click this. Yeah, Usurper and click. Maybe, but they're always going to take the Ciri there, I think. Right? They're always taking the Ciri there, unfortunately.
Have the key. Prepare to suffer and die.
There's no version of reality we don't pull these back. Right? Yeah, that could have been it. Okay. Every card they play, potentially, gives me points, right? The Pella, the Purific, that's fine. Because like every card they play is buffing everything. Hey Shin, how you doing? Exactly. You may have more Dagons than I've got, but you know? Pella was legitimately negative points, yeah. Yeah, next! Oh, okay, we're in pro rank by mistake. I was going to lose a few games first to work out how to play the deck, but it turns out you just have lots of points. Shin 4 to bear, that checks out, I can imagine. Accidental pro rank, story of my life. Not easy being me, chat. It's not easy being a big deal, but I do my best with it. In this list, can you ever mulligan Usurper in round 1? I think I have to. Right? I think I just have to do it. I can't afford to hold it. I don't mind the butt hurt. I'm going to mulligan a Rot Tosser as well early. And get it back. Fine. Ardthean thins well. Yeah, that's a good point. Ardthean just shuffles all the tap back to the bottom, right? The shame of it is I don't really have a decent gold to play. No Engineers round 1 is obviously meh. No Emir, no Ciri, no blah blah blah, right? But I think it's just Thirsty Dame, Crystal Skull. I don't mind Ardthean round 1. I quite like Ardthean round 1 just so I can keep clicking Ardthean to move all the tap to the bottom of my deck and make the list consistent. But obviously for statuses in a long round 3, as we just saw, it was nuts. Go Ball round 1 if I ever find it.
My, the Van Moorlehems lay truly spoiled.
A long round 3 with this deck is kind of scary. Okay. I've got plenty of ways to get... I don't even know if this runs Defender. It probably does, but... because they obviously are super... yeah.
That might be a
Oh, we're alright with this, don't worry. I know what you mean. Yeah, I could have just dropped Ball, but we have 2 more Bronze Aristocrats if I really wanted it. I think I'm supposed to just lock the Coral, because I 100% believe the cards they're hovering. Wolf, yeah, 100% this Beasts. Skellige Beasts, waiting for the Wolf Pack, yeah. Cards OP, we all know it. Streamer knows nothing. Well, hey, Wolfpack is it definitely. It's gonna happen. Wait, is that what they got rid of? So this is a Shoop Rain Beasts list, right? That's the only logical explanation. They're a Flaminica, I know, but even non-Shoops play it. I don't believe in that world. I feel like that's nonsense. I kind of want a Butthurt, right? It's that good. It's that good, he says. With his whole chest. It's that good. It's annoying that they got a pass out of that, but don't we want the long round 3 here? Isn't this pass really weird for them? Isn't giving me a long round as this really a bad idea? I suppose this is Renfri. Like, I can't imagine why you would... No? Yeah, they don't have a great deal of control, tall, punish, removal. I already have Ball and a way of finding a gold in hand. One of... like, the ability also to play, hopefully, a combat engineer that I draw now for some carryover. I'm going to hold Ardfian in hand here so I can mulligan it in round 3 instead, because I am, in fact, that intelligent. Seriously, give me a card to play. See, now I want to be greedy and mulligan the Ardfian now, right? Because I Rot Tossers love Sove? They do. They do indeed. Let's go! You see? You just have to believe. You just have to believe, my friends. That's all. It's just a world where belief is something. If you talk it into the universe will give back. What about another thinning? It's just a lone wolf. Yeah, that could be better. So obviously, we take the pass now. I've got my easy mulligan here. We need to hopefully find Philippe Emir would be obviously very nice. Have 1 gold available, but then there's 6 in the deck still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 golds in the deck. So this, without finding Ku to, snowballs. But overall, pretty content so far. Still not seeing any duplicates, by the way. Elder Bear and Wolf Pack. Honestly, I don't think we can compete with this. Okay, so I'm currently missing Emir, Philippe, Tiri. But we do have, obviously, a gold aristocrat. We take the mulligan. Oh, good lord, I'm good at this game. Haven't even done the thinning. You don't even need it. Just be better. I'm not even gonna mulligan. I don't want anything else. I don't need anything else. Why would I need anything else? I feel like this is probably just the hand. So, as Shinmiri said, they don't run any control. I am going to get heat waved. Wait, they're Renfri. Of course I'm not going to get heat waved. See, Shin was right all along, and you were wrong to disagree with him, chat. Am I opening Ball here? And most modest pasta. I'm not just mod, I'm the most modest. Let's get it right. Yeah, as soon as they're Renfri, they're not shoot, right? It is just ball. But I don't really want to... She wants Sigval buffed. I don't miss self-wound. Hey, Melusine! How you doing? Wonderful. Love to see it. I mean, my play is literally just play Amir, right? Here's the downside. Every time I play Amir, I'm worried I'm going to draw Art Fiend from him before it thins. Hey there, Mosh. Good to see you, bud. Do I purify the Melusine first? I think I purify the Melusine first, right? Honestly, because then I can just single cycle remove it. I think it's better. I think it's better anyway. Because I'll just play Emir now and be happy with it. Hello, Mars. Welcome in. If you're looking for my decks, you want to be looking at ! deck, my friend. Why not lead in the Melusine? That's a good question. That's a good question. We could also Usurper first. I forget that this is actually an engine. I mean, we kind of... Do we want this? No reason not to want this. Yeah, true. Usurper first is also safer for that purpose, yeah.
Feeling a bit peckish?
Good work.
I should just click this. Right? Greed, I know. The temptation to greed it, but I have concerns about greed. You know? Yeah, -1 on rain, yeah, that's true. I should have just greeded it, right? But now it's you. -1 unwatchable gameplay, that's fair. That is fair. Ardfell, true. Ardfee and... So one of them goes to the bottom. Does the other go to the top? It doesn't, does it? The other stays where it is. I look at the top 2 cards, so we move this to the bottom, and we get Philippe. Ooh! Little bit of tasty Philippe. I like a bit of Philippe. Bebo is definitely the card for us. Sure. Then we're going to play our boy here into the rain. Play this. Play this.
A superb specimen.
Philippe, yeah, Philippe's Bebo. That's Bebo. Look at the side profile. That is Bebo with a bigger nose. I think that's Bebo's face. If you look at it, I can see Bebo in that. I don't know if it's just me. Oh, do I want Kelpie? I don't. Who's Bebo? Used to be a Gwent streamer, predominantly played Arena, but is now an IRL streamer. He lives in Japan, so he does IRL streams all around Japan. But like, they're so much fun. He's a really, really nice guy. I think he's just Bebo now. Yeah, he is just Bebo. Go check him out. He's funny. Really cool dude. Shush. Opponent, you're really annoying me. Okay. there's quite a lot of rain on the board, but they also don't appear to be running... Yeah, we're going to mute our opponent here for having the world's largest disadvantage. That's fine. We're literally going to take every second, yeah, like all of them in this game. So we click the Ardfian now. Doesn't matter, but obviously this allows me some semblance of bleeding. So that can go, I suppose. If you keep roving, they're gonna forfeit. Shit, I don't know how you'd have this experience. Do I? I think I kind of want to get the Seditious Aristocrat down. Oh no, because I can play that as a board slam later. Bebo it is, I think. Bebo time now, right? Should I... Toxic Shin? I know, he's terrible, right? Should I be locking the Kelpie here? Should I be impostering the Kelpie? It's going to get a decent amount of buffs from this rain. Screw it, I'll just lock the thing. Okay, this deck's nerve-wracking. I like that we took every second there as well. They might have been emoting. I'm going to unmute them again. I want to feel it. No? I want to feel that from them. What nice thing are they going to get? Damage an enemy unit by 6, and they find the Bebo kill. Love that for them. Love that for them. Gold cards left in deck are Ciri and Fergus. So we're going to play the Ciri now so we have enough turns, right? Coup for Renfri for emotional damage. Oh my god, it won't work, right? I click Ciri to the bottom because I did, right? We don't have enough turns, do we not? See. No? Or... You're right. As always, Shin, you are correct.
These I invade. These I sign a treaty with.
Yeah. Play cows, then hero pass? Hey, Liquid Lou, how are you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, Fergus is also just lots of points, right? Shin's ability to counter 3 is fantastic, to be fair. Of all the players I've seen, Shin does it consistently well. I, on the other hand, have moments. That requires counting to 8. And that is what makes him different. He knew it was 8. You thought it was 3. You thought it was 3, but no, no, no. I like that the 5-head emote. I think it's funny. I wonder if my 4-head will ever look like that one day. My hair's not going anywhere yet. Vote coup Seagull? I think I'm just going to coup the... Oh, we're going to coup Joachim, right? Realistically. No good reason not to. Our opponent's now roping in return. That's so cute. Bless them. Aren't they cute? Look at them thinking they have a chance. Oh, that's adorable. So I take this now, right? Oh no! I just rot tosser it. Oh god. Do I rot tosser it and imposter it? Like, is there any reason not to just do both? Honestly? Like, I also want one. Screw it. Why not? I mean, I could steal this fish as well. If we want the fish. Should we take the fish? I want the fish as well. You know what? I've decided I'm having the fish. I know. It's still -1 for him. Oh, that's so cute. I play the first one, and it point... See, we did. We haven't lost a game yet. We've either 7 or 8 wins in a row. Not sure which. 7 or 8 wins in a row now. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to when we move into next month, because obviously we've got the partner anniversary this weekend, and then I'm casting the Gwent esports qualifiers as well this weekend. But we've got the wonders that are Diablo 4 launching. Really interested and hyped to get into that. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Then Final Fantasy 16 coming as well. I know a lot of the reviews are out. I'm going to check bits, but I don't want to see too much because I'm already torn on a few bits as a massive Final Fantasy fan. But I kind of want to go into it as blind as I can from this point and just try and enjoy it. We'll see what happens from there. But if you like those games, make sure. So, Gwent, what's this hand looking like? Red coin? Fine. Only one combat engineer. Hanging and chilling out. We did win the last game. Our opponents have been making that easy for us. I'm not going to pretend that isn't true. I think it's fine just to do this, honestly. Where we go from there? Patrisco! Thank you for the follow. How are you doing? How are you doing? I've been considering for a while a Final Fantasy-based project, right? And I now have the tools to do it. It would involve me doing a Final Fantasy VIII OG run on stream, and I'm really tempted to do that again. But with the other games coming up, I don't think I have the time to do it before Diablo 3 launches. So at the moment, I'm on the fence. You're doing great. I'm very glad to hear it. Wonderful to have you. Are you here from my good friend Liz? Are you a Gwent friend? Tell me everything. I don't know, Caffeine. Because I think there are going to be a lot of balance changes still from the server slam. So I'm still not 100% sure where I'm going with that, if I'm being honest. I'm still kind of on the fence a little. Diablo 4 is only 2 weeks away, exactly. So between now and then, we'll finish up as many side quests as we can in Ragnarok. Obviously, we've got Gwent esports to cast. We'll do a stream where we prep and look at a build we want to play. Diablo 4 just took a nerf. But Necromancer, from what I've heard, seems very good. Whether it will stay that way or not, only time will tell. Have lots of tool removal. Am I... This hand isn't amazing, and I feel like this is going to be something I get pushed by. It's a little bit nervy for us. If I give the Ciri now, I think it's worth it. On red coin.
Good of the Empire. That is what matters.
Oh, I forgot she counts. Damn. Telling all first maiden. The main Gwent does. It's a lot of fun. Gwent is a really, really enjoyable game to play. Okay, so that was a mistake I've just made. I forgot that spies count as aristocrats still. And we've pulled out the Ardfian. Not good for us, and they've taken the pass. Even worse for us that they have taken the pass. But if I just play down for a long round now, maybe it's okay. Okay, so... Through it. Guess that's what I'm going to have to do here. It's unfortunate. We don't love it. But I don't want to play any of these cards. I'll click the Ardfian. And I'll pass. Okay, we're going for a long round now. This not being there is not great, but it should be okay, I think. Should be alright with this. Okay, done. I can afford to play a single card here. Getting coup for that's pretty nice. Have we lost a game with this deck yet? We have not lost. Game. What? Is play the keg game re-enabled? Ooh. You know what? In honor of the wondrous Liz giving us a raid here. Take all of my mulligans, chat. In honor of Liz giving us a raid, we are going to give you a keg game. We like keg games because they're a chance to get a free sub in the channel. And the only thing you have to do, usually you have to follow along to play. I'm going to be nice. If you came in from a Liz raid, and I'll know because when you type it in the channel, Twitch is now smart and tells you that, you can also enter. When we finish this game, we will start a keg game. I will explain all of the rules, and you will get a chance to win a free. That Liz oop is brilliant. Love it. Very nice, Liz. Very nice. I don't remember. I don't think you guys are going to TwitchCon, are you? If I remember rightly. I remember being sad about it at the time. I don't think you guys are there, are you? You make that face when you look at Burger? I get it. That checks out. That does check out. This we're gonna go with no. No! No! So this might be our first loss, chat, because I have just thrown. I didn't click my mouse button for click. I clicked the mouse button that is double click because it's a. I think why am I like this is an appropriate question to ask. My whole soul, there is still a way I can get it, right? So bear with me. Things that need to happen. That can still happen. I had it all, I know. What's going to happen now, right? I am going to play Joachim Duet. Joachim Duet is going to pull Emir. Emir is going to play the Thirsty Dame, followed by drawing Masquerade Ball. We're just setting up a little, a little something. All right, that's all that's happening. I'm going to start with my boy Usurper, and it's going to be fine. All right, just come with me on this journey of talent. We're just slow balling it. All right, just follow with me. Yeah, it's all right. You just have to speak this into existence. If you have a believe-based emote, whether it's Lionheart RNG, if you've got any kind of pray to the anything you've got, right? I want to see it. I need to. That's it exactly. Liz Pray. I need all of it. Because this Joachim. He might not do it, but the second one will, right? We're looking for this gentleman. Emir va Emrys. If you've played Witcher, you know it's a possibility. So this is the time, right? This is the moment. That's a bad start, but it's still possible. Don't to panic. It's still okay. We have a second shot, all right? We have a second shot. I believe that we, collectively, and make this work. Okay? I'm confident enough. Confident enough that that's possible. If anything, it's now a higher chance. We have a 1 in 4. My opponent, this individual here, is the worst. I think it's fair to say. So now I have to bleed it because they have listed. They know, right? They've just. Because now I can't do that. I have to get a death blow, which revolves around me losing this. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that. Yeah. No typos here. Oh, there is. Is there? Suspicious, but we'll allow it because it's you. I'm having to play this so offensively suboptimally, it hurts. I did this to myself, though. Yeah. It's believing. I'll let you off. I'll let you off. The paper bag's hilarious. Ah, dear. And clearly I haven't had enough tea to be singing along. For you, anything. Thanks, Nightbot. That's a very important announcement. I really appreciate it. I know Trigger Fire's not working. Okay. This is the moment. This is the moment, chat. This is where it all happens. Where the good, the bad. This, Emir, it's time, all right? Just... Step 1, complete. Step 1, complete. Talent level, yes. Step 2. Let's go!
The Van Moorland's late.
Damn, I'm good! You see, some people would say that that game was done, but me, no. I told the universe what I wanted. And the universe listened, and it gave back. You know? It gave back. Oh, the odds of that actually happening are just 0, but I'm so here for the fact that it did. We might still lose. Oh, and they even heatwave him. Oh, opponent, no.
It's unbecoming.
Oh, opponent, I'm so sorry. Wow. Woo.
Shall be recompensed.
Okay, Hengadai Sword, which is loosely translated to Hentai Sword, if you're a Gwent player. Surprise bearification, Barris. We've just seen the power. Okay, you yourself have just witnessed the infinite power. Cupbearer, I suppose we can Cupbearer, right? But what am I dropping? I don't want to poison any of this particularly. I'm tempted to lock one of these, honestly, because this is a Svalblod player, right? 100% a Svalblod player. He killed a Dame as well. I'm reasonably confident he's a Svalblod player, right? And they're holding all of this to Svalblod. So we kind of don't want this existing. That is raw talent, my friend. Okay. Kusha into what? Lots of rain. Yeah, that's true. And you put it at the beginning. Yeah, that's basically me. Yeah, in a nutshell. I can lock one of them now by doing this into this, this, right? So that's now locked and poisoned. We're all right with that. I've got double removal still. Okay. I need to Rot Tosser pretty soon. By soon, I mean next turn. Oh, this is so going to be a big Svalblod at the end. What am I think I'm supposed to leader this. Because the Svalblod's next turn. Leader their leader? Yeah. I don't think I'm getting their leader. They have last say, right? They don't have last say. Okay. Here's the big lad. Here's Big Chungus. We do, yeah. Okay. Very good, very good. So... Thirsty Dame and double poison? Maybe we just take this... No, because... Alright, so it has to be the Thirsty Dame now. Poison unlocks Svalblod, he's just dead. Right?
A superb specimen. Truly.
They can kill it. They can kill it. So I have to play both. This is brilliant. Have to use both. Love it though. Thank you, Failsafe, for the follow. Really appreciate you. Welcome in, my friend. Welcome in. So the tool removal, it's what? Champion's charge? Okay, well, so we leader this. That's fine. Just Sove. Okay. Can we win from here?
How dare you, foul swine!
So. That's on everything you can in the front row? Why?
Hand it to you. Good work.
Boost the leader? I forgot that.
I wonder what my snares would have captured this time.
We win now, right? I think I can just remove this. Whew, that was close.